And you know that the benefits of having a walk is that you actually do an exercise rather than just sitting in the vehicle. Yeah, of which it is very good to have an exercise. And also, as you are walking, actually, you'll get to see different footprints of animals, and also to identify, and also the poop of different animals, and the freshness on how the footprints of an animal is. Yeah, so now we can just start our walk and proceed. Yeah. You can even start from here. As you can see, this is the poop of an elephant. Yeah. This is a poop of an elephant, and this is a dry one. As you can see, this is the branch. Yeah. And I can tell that this is a branch, and actually this is from the acacia tree. As you can see, it is a hardwood. Yeah. This is how an elephant can chew very hard materials. And as you know that the age of an elephant is limited by the set of molars having a gestation period, a lifespan of 60 years. And because of chewing hard materials, each and every 10 years, one set of molars will worn out. And this is what makes it to worn out. They eat very hard materials, as you can see, yeah. And another thing is that we normally have benefits of elephant's poop. One benefit is that we use it to start fire. As the Maasai, we are nomadic people moving from one place to another. No need of buying the matchstick from the shop. We just use the poop of an elephant and doing what we call making fire in a friction method. Another benefits of elephant's poop is that they act like a nutrients. They add nutrients to the soil. And the other thing is that in other countries or places whereby there is no firewood, they can use this one to cook food. Yeah. So we really like it because of adding the manure to the soil. And a good number of animals actually come to feed on it. They just come and scratch it and pick some berries, whereby, you know, elephants, they don't chew their gut completely. They have poor digestive system. So there is some, I can say, berries or fruits whereby they can come and pick it. And the other thing is that elephants normally do a good or a significant role to their nature, whereby they can plant trees from one place to another because they don't have territory. They move from one place to another. The only time whereby you just find them being together is when they are on a water hole or water pools. But to enlarge about the ecosystem, they can move, really move. So that is how it is. Yeah, so let's go where we can see a fresh one. I can say animals see people in a different ways, whereby as we were on a walk, animals, when they spot us, they can just run on a safer distance because they see us in a different way on how we were on the vehicle. When we are on the vehicle, actually, they just see us as a moving object. Yeah? Yeah. But as we are walking now, they can see us, and also they can see our clothes, the color. So they just run. Yeah. Hold on here. Yeah. So now this is how it is. So the termites already have just make some holes inside it. And also all over here, you can see the poop have been scratched all over. This work has been done by the Guinea. Yeah, these are the Guinea trying to pick some good things which are benefits to them. And also this is another good one for the elephant poop. Let me just try to see inside. You see? And also, sometimes you can tell to some extent how the elephant is when the elephant is much older enough by just seeing the poop of an elephant. Because if the elephant gets much older, they try to spend much of their time inside the marsh or in a place whereby they can get soft materials rather than just going to chew the hard materials. Like now, this one, you can see this poop is a lot of grass, and others, sometimes you can find others having, big materials like this one. This can tell that this elephant is in a middle age, but this one is much older. Okay, we proceed. You see this one? Are you able to identify this footprint? Yeah, or even we can come to this one, which is much clear. Is this one or that one? Yeah, okay. I think that is a little bit clear. Yeah, so this is the lion toes or the lion footprints. And according to the lions, or I can say the cat family, they normally have 3 lobes. Yeah, from behind here. So this lion is heading this direction. As you can see, the lobes are from this side, and for the cat family, they have 3 lobes from behind here. Yeah, so you can see this is 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, and also the shape on how you can just draw it this way, and then these are the toes. I mean, yeah. And the lions, they don't have claw mark. They don't show any claw mark. But in the cat family, only the cheetahs can just show the claw mark. Yeah, if it was a cheetah, then they just show the claw mark. Just like our normal cats at home, whereby they can just retract the claws, or they can just bring out the claws when they are attacking something on a fight. Yeah, but if they are just doing good, just walking without any threat, they can just, there's no any claw mark. So this is a lion, and I can tell that this is a big lion, as you can see. Yeah, very big. And other animals, they don't have 3 lobes. They have 2. Yeah, if it was a hyena, we could have just have something like, this way, and then the claws, and then they have that way.
They have some tips, some dots on the tips of the toes.
Okay, so this is the lion. Yeah, you see, this is the Pumba or the Warthog. Yeah, Warthog. What we say about being on a walk, you can also tell the freshness of the footprint. Like now, this one of a Pumba, you see how it is by just seeing the freshness on how the soil have been disturbed. You see this one? So this is very fresh. Like this one, this is for the squirrel, and this is much older. It could be yesterday. The reason how I can say that we can tell the freshness is that, now it is very windy, so the wind is blowing, and sometimes it can cover, the freshness. Now I can disturb here. You see? Yeah, very fresh. So we have a good number of birds like the yellow-necked Spurfowl. We have a Guinea, and they walk really, really on the road. And the reason they just like being on the road is that they don't get into the grass because there's some predators like the snakes. Yeah, I'm holding 2. This is the ferrets. These ferrets are from different boards,
Okay.
and this is from the Guinea. Yeah, this is from the Guinea, and this is from the yellow-necked Spurfowl. Yeah, this tells that they just like being on the road. Yeah. Okay, okay, I have something here. Yeah. So what I'm holding here. Yeah.
If you try to smell.
That's what's smelling nice, right?
Try smell it.
Yes.
Just rubs and then you smell. Yeah. Can you get that smell?
Scent is nice.
Yeah.
Like lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Smell like
This is called wild sage, and the wild sage is one of the best, as you can just get the smell. That odor is very good one. Yeah. And the work of this one, the wild sage, back at our home, our ladies normally use to sweep their houses. The reason behind it is that it acts like an insect repellent. Yeah. So when you use it this way, and then you just hold that, the insects will not come to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in our villages, because we are nomadic people, whereby a lot of flies tries to be in our houses or just around the home, we use it. We sweep our houses, and then the odor will remain inside the rooms or the houses. And the other thing is that it chases the flies outside. Yeah. So this is a very good one.
Yeah.
And it's also a good food for the herbivores, especially the elephants, giraffes. They really like this one.
Oh.
Yeah, very good. This is the termite mound, whereby termites normally live inside the ground. They can make their home, or I can say this is their home. And inside the termite mound, they can just make some funnels and go very deep into the ground, and they can just make their nest, and then they can cover all over and just leave one chimney. And the work of that chimney is just to allow the ventilation of air into their chambers.
Okay.
So you can tell whether the termite mound is active or dormant just by seeing all over how the chimneys are. Just in case the chimneys are open, that tells that the termite mound is very dormant, because all the chimneys are open. And in any case, when the chimneys are closed, that tells that it is very active, because we have a good number of big herbivores, just like the elephant. We have buffaloes, whereby if they feel itchy, they can just come and scratch their body here. And sometimes also they can, like young boys, you know, they are a bit bully. They try to come and measure their strength. Yeah. So by doing so, they can disturb the chimneys, or I can say that the termite mound. So because the termites, they can just separate themselves according to the work they do into three, whereby we have the workers, and the workers are the one to come and rebuild the nest. So the workers, their work is just to rebuild the nest, and also to take the food into the chimneys, I mean the chambers, and also to bring out unwanted materials outside. That is their work. And there are soldiers, and the work of the soldiers is that they can just take care of the nest. Because now this is it is not active, I could have just show you how the workers the soldiers are. They have very big jaws, yeah, to protect their nest. And also we have the queen and the king, and the work of the queen is just to make to make the inside the nest, just the work is laying eggs. Yeah. And the eggs actually they can just lay almost 30,000. Yeah, a good number of them. And the other thing about the termite mound is it is that when the chimneys or when the nest is not working anymore. Some creatures like the squirrel,
Yeah.
like some birds like the barbet, savannah, I mean the monitor lizard, mongoose, they can just come and take off and they make their home,
Oh,
and that will be their home. Yeah. Oh, here we have something here.
yeah.
This is very fresh. Yeah. You can see.
Yeah.
This is very fresh, and this is the buffalo. Yeah, this is the buffalo poops, and you can see it is very watery,
Yeah.
not like that of an elephant.
And it is fresh.
And this tells that buffaloes are much dependent on water, and they have good digestive system. Yeah, just more like that of a cow. Yeah. So this tells that we have a good number of buffaloes around here.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, buffaloes are very aggressive animal. If it happens they see you coming, they can just hide. Yeah, they can just hide and then wait for you, just waiting for you. And then all of a sudden, as you are walking like how we are walking now, will just emerge. Yeah, but before they just run into you, they have to give you some signs. Yeah, so you have to be good in this field. Yeah, you have to read the moods of the animal before you approach them. Yeah. So you are lucky that you are with the guides. If it happens that you see some trees which have been fall down this way, this will tell you definitely that we have a good number of elephants. And this work has been done several, I can say that a year ago. Yeah. And the elephants normally did this in 3 ways, whereby elephants try to scratch their body in case they feel itchy. And because the heavy of an elephant, you know that they can be 5 tons, up to 7 tons for the bulls, the big boys. And because the body of an elephant is very heavy for the tree to support, eventually the tree will knock down without the scent of an elephant, knowing that you have knocked down the tree. Another thing is that when they are foraging, looking for food, they can also knock down the trees to get the fresh leaves or the best food. The other thing that is young boys, you know, young boys, they try to measure their strength. So they can just come and push the tree, push it, and eventually they can just knock down the tree. And that is the time whereby they can say, oh no, yeah, I'm very strong. I'm fully strong enough. So that's how they do. And by doing so, we say that elephant have did the best, because you can find other people saying that, oh, elephant, they are knocking down trees, destructing, all that. But we as naturalists, we can say that elephant have did the right thing. Because one, if they knock down this way, small creatures, or I can say that small antelopes like the dik-dik, impala, Gerenuk, they can just get access to the best materials, I can say the green leaves, whereby they will not reach. So the elephant helps them. Another thing is that you can see the cover under the ground there, the canopy. So some grass grow, and it has been very, very good for other creatures, like the Guinea fowl, like the yellow-necked Spurfowl. They can make their nest. The squirrel also, they can just get in. So that is another benefit of the lions, by the elephants, by doing that. And the other thing is that they can open savanna grassland, yeah, whereby the grass can grow. Yeah, that's a good one. So that's all about the elephants. Yeah. Someone can see the berries. So these are the poop, and these are for the giraffe. Most of the people, if you tell that these are the giraffe pellets or poop, they say that no, that cannot be happen. Very small. How can that big herbivore just have pellets form their poop? And the reason is behind that sense is that giraffe, they are not dependent on water, whereby they're not much. They can stay for a couple of days without drinking water. They can stay for up to 3 to 4 days. And the other thing is that they can just depend on the moisture from the leaves, and that is the one which making them to stay for a couple of days without drinking water. And actually, they are good They have good digestive system, as you can see inside the poop. Yeah. So that's why their poop are in pellets form. And here, because we have the kudu, lesser kudu, and we have the giraffe, it is good for you to know which animals' poop are this, because it is very, very similar for the giraffe and the kudu. And for you to tell, the only way you can tell the difference is that the giraffe, they can just drop their poop in a very high, yeah. So they just make something like a line dropping, but scattered this way, yeah, all over. But for the kudu, they just pile almost on the same place, yeah, this way, just around. That's how you can tell.
Yeah.
So definitely this is a giraffe, because you've seen where from that direction towards this direction. Yeah. What I'm holding also here, this is the toothbrush. Yeah. Yeah, this is the toothbrush. Yeah.
Salvadora persica.
Yeah. The other name is, the scientific name is Salvadora persica. Yeah. So as you can see that we are the people from the bush, and we grew up in a place whereby we don't know anything about the shop. Yeah. So we can sharpen this way, this side. So this is the toothpick. Yeah. The toothpick, yeah.
Yeah.
And also this side, we can just cut this way. And then you can remove the outer cover, I mean the layer, this way. After doing so, you can now chew this part. Yeah. Chew this part. Join.
Don't worry, just
So you see mine now?
not poisonous. Just keep chewing.
You see this mine?
Mhm.
Yeah. Already know. So this is what we are using. Yeah. So you already knew. You already knew that.
No, I didn't.
You already knew that we don't buy the toothpaste or the toothbrush. We knew that. You knew also that we don't go to the shopping center to buy the matchstick. We just use the one method of friction method to make fire. So you already knew how we are in our nature.
If you're seeing this, that means you've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to see more, please click on the subscribe button below. Gamewatchers Safaris is committed to protecting wildlife habitat and biodiversity in the conservancies where our Porini camps are located. By liking and subscribing, you are helping us to protect the conservancies that provide a safe haven for our iconic African wildlife.